Okay, welcome everyone. This is the Environmental Sustainability Task Force for Scio Township, our meeting on October 3rd, 2024. We do have, let me pull up my agenda. All right, any additions or changes to the agenda? Okay, then we'll just go ahead with it as posted. Communications and correspondence, no official communications. Public comment, any comments from public members?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and jump in. Oh, Rob had his hand up and I didn't. I just jumped right in. Sorry, Rob. You're
Cut
so
her off, Jan.
I am putting out a newsletter, and at the very top, the time critical, it does talk about the sustainability task fair. Throughout the meeting, though, it would be great for an overview of what you have lined up, because I'd like to add those in. And that's my public comment. Thank you.
Great. Okay, Rob.
And my public comment is that the banner is done and I got the frame made and I got it laced up and Jan has a picture. And so we're all ready to go to install it. Like you said in email, Jan, I think it might be a good idea to get it up on Saturday so that people going to Meyer will see that, oh, hey,
see the tent and we could always add something underneath it Sunday, 11 to 3 or something like that.
Okay.
Just because I think we're gonna have good weather.
Yeah, let's hope. Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll let you know, Rob. Do I have your phone number? Maybe just I don't think I do.
Yep, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. If you want to give me, I can text you when the tent's up.
Okay, I'll give it to you now. You ready?
Oh, nope. Do you want to say it on the recording or just?
On the recording. Yes, I will. I'll email it to you.
Okay, that's great. That'll work.
You can put it in the chat and that won't show up on the recording, will it?
The chat is accessible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes, and I'm available whenever, and I've got all the stuff to mount it. So whenever you guys are ready, I can set it up. Okay,
very cool. All right. Then we'll just get into the fair. And so what it'd be good to do is I'll just share my screen and let's see. Of course, everything's in the way.
For the rest of the task force, it was $120 for the 3x8 banner. That was $35 for help with their graphic artist stuff. So it was $155. And then I'm donating the frame.
Oh, yeah. Yay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
And you're going to get it back too.
Oh, yes. We'll take it down with us. Oh, we probably have to find some place to store it. I don't know, Rob, if you have a spot to store it or. Nope. Okay, maybe Tim has some storage space we can borrow. We were gonna need signage storage space. Okay.
The frame will stay with
it. Yeah. Oh, my cat is. All right. So this is this is over on this side is Zeeb, and this is the approach. Starbucks is right. This is going into Starbucks here. This is the garden center over on this side.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the tent there's a light pole here, and the tent's going to go in between the light pole and the island. And we'll keep this kind of cordoned off so it can be just a pedestrian and e-bike area. The Michigan Electric Auto Association they're going to bring, I don't know, he said 20 to 40 vehicles, and they'll have their own little pop-up tent. They also have some signage and things, so people can, talk to you know, owners of the cars, there'll be cars available for test drives. And then over here will be human electric hybrids, and they'll have some e-bikes for people and cargo bikes. Right in, and then I will go into the tent layout, but there'll also be common cycle will be, you know, right at this edge of the tent, and they're going to have a bicycle repair workshop. So he'll have tools there and, you know, a bike to demonstrate, and people can bring their bikes that might need a tune-up and get a tune-up.
Cool.
Yeah. And folks can, I mean, obviously you can park anywhere over here, but this area will be quasi designated for event parking. So people can, you know, park here and come into the fair, or, you know, come any which way they want. But
So
this
that area shaded gray is where,
is pedestrian and bikes. Yeah. We're
Okay,
not
yeah,
going to
okay.
allow cars in there. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then the green is,
It's for the all the EVs.
got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Tim's having problems connecting. Let me send him an invite.
While you're doing that, can I ask you a
Yeah, go
question?
ahead. Yeah.
You said the area would be cordoned off. Do you have tape or something?
I think Meyer is going to do it because according to the license agreement, we get use of this space for
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday. So,
Okay,
I have the store manager's phone number. We were supposed to connect today, but he didn't have time. So I'm gonna, you know, start calling tomorrow morning until I reach him.
right.
Yeah. Um. Okay, I'm texting Tim right now because he's doing a bunch of stuff too. Okay.
Tim Redmond, you said?
Yeah.
I thought maybe everybody didn't want to show up because you're
They
still
had
looking
things to
for
do.
setup volunteers.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have to, in order to see my stuff, I have to
Stop sharing.
stop sharing. Yeah. We kind of described everything. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
We didn't do the minutes. We'll get to
Yet.
those at the end. Okay. Oh, this cat is being like. Oh, Tim got on. Okay.
You made it.
Yay. All right. Even without my help. Okay.
If you hadn't told us, we wouldn't have known.
Welcome, Tim. I was just going over the layout for the I can share my screen again. Okay, so this is just basically the layout for all the EVs will be in here. This is our tent. The human electric hybrids, e-bikes will be here. This will be a pedestrian area. And then so that's, you know, it'll be kind of a nice open spot. We'll have a pop-up tent right out in the middle of this to kind of keep people from driving through. And that'll be sort of the
good.
welcome ESTF table. And I'm going to stop the share and show. And then inside the tent,
Oh,
whoop,
yeah.
has stopped. Whoop, I blew that. Too many screens open. And then I lost it. Sorry.
Well, we didn't get to see that. Oh, well.
No, I can find it. I just have to open it up again. And here we go.
Actually, Bob, we were supposed to memorize it in that little split second that we saw.
Okay, you know where
You
you
got
are.
it, didn't you?
You're
Yeah.
gonna be at. All right, then.
Have to
Shit.
eat the note after we memorize it.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So I'll quit clicking on it. Okay. So this is the basic layout. So we'll put the welcome. I have a pop-up tent and we'll put the welcome out in the in the middle of the traffic area.
Is
So
that-
to emphasize that it isn't a through traffic.
Is that facing north, Jan?
This is okay, so this is facing the garden area this way.
Wait,
So
We're standing with
West.
our back to the garden area, is that?
yes, we're standing with our back to the garden area. Mhm. So this is the traffic, the through traffic lane here. This is there's a light pole here. The traffic island is, or the parking island is over here. And this is the sidewalk and island between the main drive. Starbucks is up
And
up
Z Road is to the left,
is to
Straight
the
up.
is to the top.
huh?
Z is to the top.
Yeah,
Zeeb is on the top.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so what we're kind of doing is making these tables here, the mobility section. So we have WAVE and AAA TA, common cycle and the bike repair. And then this whole open area can be for human electric hybrids. We've got the MCE, the Michigan, what is it? They're the ones that are helping us with the composting
Electric
program.
cars.
What's that?
Michigan Electric Cars.
No, they're gonna
No.
be on the
Oh.
other side, yeah.
Okay.
And
She's
they'll have
talking
they'll have a little
consulting and
pop-up too.
environment.
Mhm. So this is, Michigan, and this I guess is it Michigan Environmental
Consulting and environmental.
Consulting and Environmental,
Yeah, yeah.
And so, and then a table for compost stuff and the recycling, and this would be an area if you wanted, to play the game out here or, on the table, either way. That works for you?
Yeah, Jan, I am not sure that playing the game
Mhm.
is going to be accurate. We've just switched providers. I
Okay,
haven't seen any updated information from Priority, but I'd like to contact them and make sure that whatever we tell them is accurate. So maybe this is something we don't do this year, especially because I'm not going to be there until very late in the day,
okay,
coming back from Flushing.
okay.
We can put out some information.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, we're trying to do engagement stuff. I have a bingo game that we're gonna have people when they come to the welcome tent play. And they're supposed to go to at least 5 of the different tables and engage in doing something. So,
Well, I could make it really simple.
yeah,
Somebody would have to come and pick it up on Saturday though,
okay,
because I gotta leave very early Sunday morning to get to the event.
all right.
That I'm working.
Do you know if Karen Duff is bringing her worm tower?
She said she was going to.
Okay, great. Charlie, would you be able to pick up the recycling stuff from Jeff?
Yeah, what time are you thinking, Jeff?
Or maybe even, tomorrow?
I'll be around all day Saturday getting ready for Sunday.
So maybe just call you
Saturday
sometime.
afternoon.
Yeah, call you in the morning, set a time afternoon or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, if we do the real obvious stuff, it should work.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
okay, yeah, just put a dirty can.
Well, yes.
Okay. All right.
Jan,
Yes.
Jan, about the human electric hybrids, they're going to allow people to test ride some of
Mhm.
these electric bikes, and they also have cargo bikes. And so the question is, do we have an area that's kind of that's
Safe.
just theirs that we can, that's safe, that's kind of blocked off with cones or cordon or something so that a newbie riding an electric bike doesn't ram into a toddler walking across?
I'm hoping it won't be that crowded, but certainly they can ride around. I don't think, that whole parking area that's
So everything out in front, basically, you're talking about out in front of the tent.
out in front of the tent or to the right of the tent over here, that's where will be fair parking. And so there won't be a lot of people, coming and going there. I think it'll be a pretty open area that should be
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. And then over here, Chris is bringing all his electric lawn equipment, so it can go kind of on this island and at the end of the tent right here. Then we've got Homeland Solar. I'm hoping they're going to bring a solar panel because I think that would be cool. They're supposed to. And then
Under the tent,
what's that?
under the tent,
Yeah, well, they can move it out here. Yeah.
right.
And then we're going to have some information on Solarize, the Solarize program in the 2030. We have some button making machine and some information on the, electrifying your home. Then let me increase this a little bit. Then Scio Fire, we're going to have, you can try on some of their turnout gear.
Oh, wow.
And some information on, home safety and the millage. It's going to be there. And so hopefully I can kind of swing in there. And Bob, I put you right here with the Huron River Watershed Council and
Okay.
the Washtenaw
County Water
Water
Resources.
Resources, so you could swing over here too. Kind of
Good.
do kind of
Yeah.
double duty to I haven't heard back from David Reed. I sort of said, oh, you know what, we are going to have a table if anybody wants to come and chat a little bit about the fire
Millage.
millage, yeah. And then Scio for Safe Water will be here. The Washtenaw Environmental Council is coming. And then
Who's coming from that, Jan?
oh, let's see who's coming from that. It's on the sheet. Hang on, let me-
Google sheet.
that Google spreadsheet. Yeah.
I think I know, young gal.
Actually, it was a guy.
Oh, yeah?
Ben Van Gessel, is that the right name?
Hmm.
Ben?
That sounds familiar.
Because I just got an email from the Common Cycle people saying that Ben Van Gessel is going to take over halfway through because the guy that they had signed up to do it can only do the first half.
Oh.
And it's probably going to be Ben Van Gessel who's going to work double duty between those two tables.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I should move him
Out.
then
Yeah.
to next to the Common Cycle.
That might be helpful.
Yeah.
Scooch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's Common Cycle going to be? Out,
Common
out in
Cycle
the corner.
here. So
there
I
it is.
could, it splits mobility a little bit, but that won't be too bad. I'll move, I'll move them over here. That's a good point. And then one here and an 8-foot here. Then we've got the egg table here, right here for Tim. And have you guys located those LPC boards?
I'm gonna go to the township office tomorrow and
Okay.
dig them up.
Great. And then I know
Yeah.
Rita and Murphy have been working on something for the PPP. The assistant office, store manager is going to man the Meyer table. So
Oh, good.
yeah. So that's kind of it. It should be fun. I think some, active things.
Hey,
Then
Charlie, I'm sorry, Jen, have
Go
you
ahead.
heard from, you said you were gonna call, having a mind blank here.
A farm.
Yeah, one of the farms, the big one on,
Oh, Wing?
yeah, Wing Farm, thank you. Kevin, you said you were gonna reach out to him again?
Charlie, you volunteered for something?
No, I was
Charlie,
having the
weren't you,
communication with Michigan Consultant Environmental, but
Mhm.
I don't know why I would have said anything about Wing Farms, but somebody did.
Oh.
You're onto something.
yeah,
It must
Okay,
be in the
yeah,
minutes.
Yeah, it
I
was.
wonder
Pardon
if
me?
we-
Yeah,
who
I
was
wonder-
it?
I wonder if we convinced Dana to try and do it, and he's not here. I haven't heard from him. Yeah. I was just gonna get pumpkins from Meyer for the game, for the prizes for the game, hoping that they would give us a deep discount.
And charge it to the township.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can, because we have, oh, by the way, we got our grant. So
Yay.
All right.
50% of everything is, well, up to a certain amount, is paid for, so that's kind of cool. They actually, well, anyway, we don't have the grant agreement, but they agreed that they would start the grant time at October 1st, so everything would be covered.
Who is they?
Eagle. It's an Eagle grant.
Eagle
Event
Grant.
grant.
Uh-huh. Good.
Mhm.
And what's the size of it, or is it undetermined?
It is determined. It's like, I don't know, I think our total, I forget what, I could look it up, but I think the total budget was somewhere around $2,500, so they'd be doing half of that. It's
Good.
something around that. Yeah, it's the event grants are 50-50. And they seem to be very happy. Erica, who is in charge of, her name is Erica Richard, and she may drop by, so that would be fun if she did.
So the grant was for the township?
Yes, for the purposes of the fair.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. And she did say they do with the event grant, something like this, they would be very happy to do every year. So,
Oh, good.
although she said, do try and get it in a little earlier.
Yeah.
And, no, it was just that, by the time I figured out where it was and how to do it, it was, I think it was the beginning of September. It was the end of August, but it takes them forever to do stuff.
I
Okay,
looked at the minutes, and it says Dana was going to contact Wing Farm and the
Okay.
extension
yeah,
service.
that's what I thought it was
Yeah,
Dana.
right.
okay. All right, or Tim, do you want to follow up with Dana?
Yeah, Dana's not on this, is he?
No, he's not here.
No, but yeah, I'll follow up with Dana.
Yeah, and so you have a
And
table
as-
to kind of do anything you want with. We'll put the boards on the easels and you can use the table for the farm or any other LPC stuff. And then PPP has a table.
Yeah, unfortunately, the honeybee fall extravaganza, if you call it that, it's not an extravaganza, it's their fall fair, falls on the same day, Sunday.
Oh, well,
And-
maybe we can just put up, I have a few, we could advertise that, and maybe people will drop by. If they have a little flyer, we can print it out and put it there.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in touch with them. They got
Yeah.
pretty busy. I haven't heard back from Vestergaard.
Okay, I do have some of Vestergaard's brochures from last year,
Oh, good.
so
Be
we
sure to
can,
bring
we can put
those.
those out. Mhm.
Okay. Blue Spring, you got my note, right, Jan?
Mhm.
Yeah. Blue Spring can't make it. They got COVID. Nature Nurture's gonna be at Honeybee Save Off Farm. I'm trying to get them, that's at my farm here. I'm trying to get them to prepare a leaflet of some kind.
Yeah.
That
Hey, you
brings-
know
so
what?
it
Bring,
looks-
if you can, bring some, just, some vegetables or thing, and, we could do just a little guessing game where you guess what the name of the vegetable is, some weird ones, and you flip them over, if you get it, just something fun like that. Fun and
Okay.
easy.
We can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this share. I'm gonna share the bingo cards, because they're kind of fun. Here we go. So these are the bingo cards, and we all have signs, at all the tables and the boards that, says what the organization is, and then matching symbols and what focus area it is from our climate action plan. And I have these little hole punches that have long necks. And so when somebody comes, when they come to the welcome tent, they can choose to play the bingo game. And if they get a bingo and bring their card back, they get a free pumpkin.
Are the cards all different from one
No, they're
another?
all identical.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically it's, the idea is, if you look at this is the free space. So you basically, to get a bingo, have to go to 4 or 5 different sections. So people in the sections will have to do a couple punches, because these were cheapies, because nobody wants just the little single punch. It's a very small hole. We can do 2 punches, and then that'll show that they went to one of those areas. So
What's
a
the
way
PT
of getting people to, circulate through the tent.
Does somebody at the table punch it for them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll have a bunch of the hole punches.
That's cool.
I think it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if we run out of pumpkins, can run to Meyer and get some more. But we're hoping, we know Wing or something, we can do farm pumpkins, but yeah. And I guess Meyer has like 4 pillars of sustainability and stuff. So it'll be kind of interesting.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So Jan and the rest of the team,
Yes.
I was thinking since from transportation, I was feeling that one of our goals for this year should be to increase ridership on the AAATA buses as well as Wave. But I was wondering what you think of if I put out a sheet for people to sign up if they're interested in helping to improve, advocate for that sort of thing for transit on AAATA table.
Sure.
Would that be appropriate?
Absolutely. We can
Just
have,
leave their
actually,
name
I
on.
was thinking of having, a sign up for people that might be interested in joining the task force.
Yeah, that would be a good idea too.
Yeah, totally appropriate.
Okay.
Jen, will you be at a table to
I'll be there the whole time. And it depends how many people we get. What's that?
You're gonna be in a particular spot?
I'll either be at the 2030 table or at the welcome table.
Yeah. Good.
Are
Yeah.
there chairs at the tables?
Yeah, we have 15 chairs.
Okay.
I don't need that many.
What's that?
I only need one.
Yeah, they're only one. In fact, some of the tables like, hybrid electric, I have a table for them, but I don't have any chairs. In fact, does anybody else have one folding table? I have 2 of them. I could use one
Yeah.
more table.
Yeah,
You have one?
I could bring a folding table,
Okay, yeah.
a smallish one.
What's that?
I think it's only 6 feet long. 6
That's
feet.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to mostly 6-foot tables just because you can fit more of them in. And they're
Yeah.
not as
Fit more
I
in
think
there.
both of my foldings are 6 feet too. We only have 4 8-foot tables, and those are for, people that have double duty. Okay,
Can I take
I
a
will
minute
bring-
and, oh,
sure.
go ahead, Tim.
I will bring some flower bouquets. simple
Ooh,
ones.
lovely.
I'm not sure I have enough vases for
Oh,
them.
I've got plenty of vases. How many do you want me to bring?
Well, I'll let you know.
Yeah, just email me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Can I run through my notes that I've taken on what is going on that I want to put in the newsletter?
Yeah.
It's kind of a rough draft, but I want to make sure I've got the basic language correct.
Mhm.
And it's going to be listed mostly as opposed to anything written about it. But
Mhm.
essentially, take a test drive both with Michigan Electric Auto Association vehicles and e-bikes, e-bike repair workshop,
It's
compost.
a bike repair workshop, so it could e-bikes or regular bikes.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna put that.
Yeah, and I would say, I don't know if you need to necessarily say the Electric Vehicle Association, just,
Okay.
yeah, I think you could say, talk to EV owners and test drive some vehicles.
Okay, I'm writing that down. Okay, all right. And then composting, recycling information, check out electric lawn equipment, solar setup, solarized program, fire department, home safety and millage information, Huron River Watershed Council
Mhm.
Info, as well as water resources, Scio for safe water, agriculture, land preservation, parks, paths and preserves, and LPC.
Mhm.
Games and prizes.
Okay, yeah, one other thing, there'll be
Yes.
home electrification information
Oh,
along
good,
with
okay.
how to use the Inflation Reduction Act tax credits.
Okay, say that slowly again. Home electrification.
Information
Uh-huh.
and how to use the Inflation Reduction Act tax credits.
The wait.
Inflation Reduction Act.
Inflation.
Get money back from the feds. And how to get money back from the feds for doing it. Home
My
electrification.
grandson has a bunch of molars coming in, and it's like I've got inflation or inflammation on my brain.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Super. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, and Charlie, at the composting thing, you're gonna have the survey, right? So that they can, do you need me to do a?
Yeah, if we got something with the
code, or you
key
have
thing is
something?
having something that they can do that QR code
Mm-hmm.
or take a picture of it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you need me to print it off, or are
Yeah,
you?
I don't think I have anything with the code itself.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now, one other thing I may need, does anyone have like some long cables that we could lock the chairs and the tables together?
I know I don't.
I'm just thinking, I have one. It would probably work for the chairs, a bike lock kind of thing.
So the rental place didn't have something?
Um,
I mean, how do they secure it if they drop it
they
off?
don't, it's up to us.
Are you looking for security or stability?
Just so it's inconvenient to take. I mean, Meyer, they have lights and they have, some security people, but it's not. The other thing I was gonna try and get the guy, take one of they must have some flatbed kind of things, and maybe we could have them just deliver them and they can be put on the flatbeds. We can take them into the garden center or something like that, but I don't know. One guy was the lawyer was kind of like, that's part of your, that you're part of the licensing agreement. And and Annalise is going, here, just talk to these guys about it. So I'm not sure. So I just wanted to make it hard, inconvenient for someone, that, someone would probably spot them if they were trying to take something.
Are you planning to keep them overnight? Like set
Yeah,
up
they have to
Saturday
deliver it
night?
on Saturday and take down the tent on Monday. So we have to lock them up after and before.
I'd offer my trailer, but it's gonna be used.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, if anybody had a trailer, we could tuck them in there and lock
You
it up.
can rent a U-Haul.
Yeah,
They're not expensive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, somebody could rent a U-Haul, take it home, so it's not even on the property, and bring it back then.
Mhm.
Um,
Township would be good for it.
What's that?
I said the township would be good for the rental. Don't you think?
Oh, you mean,
Yeah, and we talked about this, that suggestion was brought up, and we even thought maybe we've got our own trailer that the utility department, utilities you have.
oh,
on.
hmm,
But a U-Haul is not expensive.
Yeah, you're talking 30-40 bucks.
okay.
yeah, it's the mileage that gets you, so,
Not for a trailer.
yeah.
you can rent U-Haul trailers right at Master Key Mini Storage,
Yep.
just the next street down from Meyer.
Okay.
Yep. Or the party store at Dexter and Maple.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Do they have trailers? I know they have trucks.
I rented trailers from them for years till I got my own.
I see.
Now, they might not be available on short notice, but they usually
Mhm.
did have something. They had quite a few trailers.
Mm-hmm.
You can check online. You can go to the U-Haul website and just say, I want a 6x10 trailer, and it will give you locations in the area.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good idea, because Master Key only has maybe a couple of them there at a time.
Okay.
Right.
I can check on
If
that. And
that.
then maybe, I'm just trying to think if anybody around here has a trailer. I know my son, it has a trailer, but it's not enclosed. Okay.
Yeah, but
Um,
if you hauled it home, like Tam was suggesting, it wouldn't need to be enclosed.
That's true. Okay, good idea. Thanks. All right. So, let's see. So I want to just make sure, so Charlie, you're going to be there and you're going to kind of be manning the recycling, composting, and maybe Karen will be there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're thinking? Okay. And Bob, you're going to kind of handle the water.
The watershed council, yeah, the water table.
You're the water table, yeah.
It'll be
Okay.
Bob's corner.
Okay, Tim, you're kind of LPC, right?
LPC and agriculture, yeah.
Yep, okay. And then Kathy, we have somebody coming from Wave, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll probably, for the most part, stay with her and just watch the 2 bicycle things as well. Keep an eye on
Okay.
things. See if
Okay.
they need anything.
Could you do the welcome table too? Do you
Sure.
think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I'll have at about 1 o'clock I get some extra people. I have someone that can do the 2030 and the solarized table for, the beginning, and then we can relieve them, and I can relieve them, and there'll be some other people that can help with the welcome table, but it's really the 11 to 1 that I can be there, you can be there, maybe. That's how we'll do the welcome table, and we can rotate a little bit.
Okay.
And then I think Maisie from, she's actually a junior, I think. She was gonna come and help for part of the time to help people do the bingo and, you know, be part of the welcome crew. So, okay.
Put the friendly people out front.
The friendly people out front with the big smiles, yeah.
Is that why you're back in the corner, Bob? No, I'm sorry.
That's what I was thinking.
I just couldn't hold that back.
That was the implication.
Okay, all right.
So is the banner all secure and
Yeah, yeah, I should show you guys the banner, huh?
The Rob Pattinson special.
The Rob Pattinson. Yeah,
hook this up?
The Rob Pattinson got lassoed into doing.
Well, very graciously so, Rob.
You got volunteered.
You walked right into it, Rob.
hang on just a second. Oh. What happened to the?
Rob, you did have the bill sent to Jan, right?
Oh yeah, the check got mailed today, by the way.
The township, yep.
Mm-hmm.
They had it all set up and it was totally easy to do.
And they were very good about letting Rob get the banner before it was paid for. All right.
That dollar bill, I have to tell you, that dollar bill printing they were super helpful and very accommodating at every turn. So they did a great job helping us.
Yeah, so here's our banner.
That's great.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
Good job, Rob. You got the job for next year too.
Oh, hang on just a second.
Oh yeah, and by the way, we're looking for a space where we can store it. For
Probably at
I
same
have plenty of
place the LPC boards are, Jen.
we
I-
can in the utility area someplace, yeah,
where
or
we go.
downstairs. There's room in the basement. Yep. Okay. I'm making friends with Brandon.
Hmm.
Okay. And then I'll see if, let's see, I don't know, was Elizabeth at MissCon today with you?
Yes.
Kathy? Oh,
Mhm.
great. Cool. And I think, Jeff said he was there too. So yeah, we had a good contingent.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good. I wanted to mention, Scio is eligible for a fellowship project next summer. It's a quick but intense 10-week project. And you get a grad student. And did I talk about this at all last time? One of it's going to come up pretty fast that we have to submit. And I was thinking of maybe teaming with the county and doing, having them do a basic a fundamental sustainability course for staff, for municipal staff. That would be, you know, the basics of the county resilient, what is it called? The resilient Washtenaw plan, and figure out how to adapt it for Scio with our climate plan. And that way the county would have something that they could use for their employees, and Scio, by making it adaptable for other, you know, townships and municipalities that might have their own climate action plan, then it could be used by any township in the county or city or whatever. I wanted to kind of throw that out. I was going to ask, you know, Beth Gibbons and Andrew kind of Delu what they thought of that. And because I think they're eligible for a project too, but I wasn't sure if they were, you know, they had another idea.
That's a good idea. You know, the the county now has a half-time or maybe 2/3 time person in charge
Mhm.
of the climate action plan for the county and getting things done for it. And I met her the other night and
Yeah.
she's great.
Mhm.
Did you meet her, Jan?
Yeah, I've met her. Yep.
She's
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
And
Oh, she's
we're-
very knowledgeable. She's,
she is. We're
Yeah.
working on another person. So I think somebody from the university helping out would be valuable.
yeah, and it's just a matter of, I was thinking of doing it with the county because it's a time commitment, on the, if you will, client's behalf, to over those 10 weeks. So, yeah.
Yeah, and they're used to it. The
Okay.
county is, and there's definite intention to include the townships in the climate action plan for the county. It's been discussed.
Okay. Yeah, and it might be fun to, we could even kick it off with a hybrid meeting or something like that at Scio, as the training pilot.
Yeah, if it hadn't been done already by Ann Arbor Township or, one of the others.
I don't think so.
No,
Just knowing, yeah, the ones that are members of the 2030 district, yeah, where they are. I think it'd be a good resource, just as a fundamental when you're doing, onboarding new people, you can do it with your employees and,
yep, I agree.
okay.
We're on the same
Wanted to
page.
float that out. And then, okay. Public comment? Any additional comments?
I've got one. And I had to text my husband, ask him because he's not home. On Monday, he became a certified green home professional.
Hey.
Now, I don't know what that means exactly. But, when you're talking about giving classes, I just want to have you guys park that in your Rolodexes. So that's it.
Cool.
And I am never speaking in public in the ESTF meetings again.
Oh, but then, that would be,
Well, but Rob, since we signed you up, you're not really a member of the public, you're a member of
Anymore.
the
Oh,
national
no,
council, right?
I signed nothing.
And Rob, you just did speak.
and Pam, if your husband would like to join and be part of it, I can send you the info on the, the resource that I use is the Rewire America guide for electrification. It's a really good guide. I'll send you the link to it and he can see what he thinks about it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, I ordered my Mitsubishi Hyperheat.
Nice.
Yeah. So
What was that, Jan, you ordered?
Mitsubishi Hyperheat.
Hyperheat. Oh,
Yeah, it goes down to, it's still, I forget what the percentage is. It's a very high percentage at -5. I don't know if it's 80.
Now,
it's a-
what John told me was that I'm gonna get the terminology wrong, but like the Freon, it's not Freon.
The
It's going to,
refrigerant.
the refrigerant, thank you, is going to change in a couple years,
Yep.
and it's going to be flammable. And that's a little, that there's got to be some education on that because I look at the increased number of electric car fires, when somebody gets into an accident or something. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
kinda,
and they're gonna have to, I was talking to a refrigeration guy and yeah, he said that they're also compiled with that are some other safety precautions that make the refrigeration piece a little more expensive. So Get your
Well,
funds now.
yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing that we were talking about. Do we wait or
Mhm.
do we buy something that's going to no longer be serviceable?
Support it in
Yeah.
a,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. So I don't
Mhm.
know. Haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And just for the sake of the minutes,
Yes.
the fellowship you're talking about, um,
Yeah,
who's
that's with the Catalyst
providing-
communities.
okay, Catalyst Communities, okay.
Yeah.
The what? Say it again, Jan?
It's called the Catalyst Communities. And Scio is a part of those. It has to do with when you get to you achieve silver in the Michigan Green Communities group. And kind of we did that evaluation last year. Then that it got Kathy and Elizabeth free admission to MissCon. And then we're eligible for a fellow. So, and you get, and I should ask you all too, I guess I'll send, we get a monthly email of resources, and I haven't had time to even look at them. And I suppose I should send them out to all of you, and there might be different ones that would be helpful. So
That'd be a good idea.
because we do get those, so I'll go back and you'll get a bunch of emails.
Yeah. Rob, you're gonna read those, right?
Mhm.
Sure.
Rob and Kathy will read them.
Lassoed again. Oh, dang it.
You know, the board ought to weigh in on some of this.
Yeah, there are a lot of resources, and yeah, we should probably go through, and there might be some that, would be applicable to certain committees, the board, etc. I don't think the whole thing is necessarily,
Oh, no, we never get it through their vote.
okay, but then everybody knows, that it is a useful organization to be a part of, I guess, is really the purpose. And there are some good ones, so, okay. Woohoo.
One last public comment.
Yes.
I've noticed over the past couple of months, there have been a lot of sustainability fairs. There was the trash talk thing in Ann
Mhm.
Arbor, and there was another sustainability thing in Ann Arbor. But there's a lot more of these going on, and this is the second year for Scio. And I'm really looking forward to this. You guys have done a great job of getting this set up, and I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good.
Thanks, me too. I think it's a fun day. Yeah. And I think it'll be more fun having the sunshine and warmer weather, and instead of being in the utility garage with it dripping outside. So,
Yeah, indeed.
okay.
Step up.
Mhm.
When
Well,
do you
yeah, it'll
need
be
help?
interesting to see what Meyer, what they think too. And, if maybe there'll be more collaboration going on and with the EV folks and so forth.
Especially after they see the Huron River Watershed Council's handout or display about the Meyer drains.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, send me that stuff so I can send it to Annalise, who's their sustainability person.
Wait, send you what stuff?
The drain, the Huron River Watershed drain stuff.
Well, they're bringing it. I don't.
Oh,
have
okay.
it.
All
Yeah.
right. I gotcha.
That actually, you just brought up a good point. Will there be a way of keeping count of who is there that came directly to the sustainability fair and who is sort of a walk-on? Will you have any way of sort of keeping count of how people arrive at the tent?
Well, yeah, we could do a counter kind of thing.
Are you gonna
We
have a
will be
name?
keeping we'll know how many people play the bingo game, or suspect that, you know, if a family comes,
The
they might take
kids.
one, or if, you know, give one to each kid or something like that.
And
So
now
we'll
that we're, now that
accurate.
we're out of the utility garage
Yeah,
and at Meyer, I think there's gonna be a lot more walk-ons. And it would be interesting to see if there's a percentage there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll try and keep track.
Plus the cars are gonna bring. people
Yeah,
in.
Yeah,
yeah. And they have like the feather flyers and that kind of stuff. So that's why, Rob, I was thinking, yeah, we'll stay within our budget and, you know, let the EV folks do some advertising for us.
Those initial quotes were really expensive, so I was surprised how expensive they were, so.
Yeah, but now we know how much. And so like our next grant,
Oh,
we can,
right.
you know, put some signage, additional money for signage in it.
Very good idea.
Yeah. And then no matter where we are, we have them. Yeah. Okay.
so what time should people that are staffing the tables and stuff show up? Like 10:30?
Yeah, if you guys come at 10 and help set up the tables.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So if everybody plans to be there at 10, that'd be great. Because we should be able to set it up in an hour. And you know, the idea would be to have all the tables set up by 10:30, and then, you know, people can start laying them out and setting them up. Because the EV guys will be there at 10, you know, with their cars ready. So people will probably
Yeah.
be meandering, wondering what we're doing even at that
Dan,
time. Yeah.
Is that HEH that is bringing e-bikes or e-cars or?
We have
Yeah.
both.
HEH is human
Okay.
electric hybrids, which is the bicycles. They have both e-bikes and cargo bikes.
Mhm.
So
Cargo bikes, right, but no cars.
Yeah, there'll be cars from the American Electric, wait, it's Southeast Michigan Area Association of Electric Vehicle Owners or something like that. I forget the name of it.
yeah,
But yeah, they're gonna bring their own cars. And I guess
Okay.
he says he's got about 20 signed up.
Yeah, I'll bring my Leaf too.
Okay, cool.
Southeast Michigan Association of Electric, yeah, of EVs or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So awesome. All right, minutes. And we actually referred to them tonight.
actually, can I really quick run something by everybody first?
Oh, yes.
About the bicycle repair, Common Cycle.
Mhm.
This is a nonprofit. It's entirely run by volunteers. And their mission is to educate people on how to take care of your own bike in order to cheaply maintain it. So the idea is equity, getting people to keep their own bikes up. It's also definitely kind of in the circular economy kind of thing, because they also, if you give them old bikes, they will often be able to fix them up and give them to people in need that need bikes. So this is what they do, and they don't have any paid staff. And it was a little difficult for them to come out and do this, because this is their time when they actually have kind of open shop where people come in on Sundays to fix their own bikes, and they have a big tool area and people there to show people how to use them. So
Wow.
I was really pleased to get them, but also they had no idea that Scio was trying to do anything like this. And so we sort of got on their radar, and he's the person I was talking to, Ian, he's sent me a lot of information about, what's this called? The bicycle friendly community. It's a national organization of bicycle advocates, I guess you'd call it. You've heard about Ann Arbor being a silver bike city and all this. I've won a silver award. This is from this organization. And he said anybody that's serious about improving what they're doing should get signed up with this organization. I went to their website, and they have, very much like the My Green Communities, they have a bunch of criteria that they like you to say, we don't have this at all, we're starting on it, we've completed it, and they rank you and, you know, and give you publicity. But instead of you ranking yourself on it, they would, if you apply, they send out the information to all of your surrounding communities and organizations and bike shops and everything, and they all respond, oh yeah, Scio has this and that, but they don't have this. So I'm thinking at least it gives us a good framework for the kinds of things they would be looking for to,
Mhm.
as we start to work on improving our community for biking. Even if we don't jump into it right away, it might be useful to think about what makes a good bike community.
Yeah, if there's something that, you know, you could print out to have there too, and
Sure,
yeah, that would be good.
that's a good
The other thing
idea.
I was thinking, it'd be good to have that as a tool for when we start on the Jackson Road corridor.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Okay, so I just wanted to make people aware of that, because I wasn't really quite aware of everything that this organization did before. And I'm really impressed it's entirely volunteer, so.
Yeah, that's neat. And they should have something there, you know, that talks about where you can go to get, you know, the help to repair, you know, where they're located, where that workshop.
Yeah, they just were able to get a shop just in this past year. They used to always set up at the Ann Arbor Farmers Market on Saturdays.
Mm,
They had a
mhm,
booth there, but now they're
mhm.
got their own place, so.
Nice. Yeah,
Thanks, Kathy.
Mhm.
that's great. Very nice. All right.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Move to
And
approve the
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah,
I'll second that.
All right. Any objections? All right. We'll call those approved.
okay.
I had a question. If you wanted to meet, I have us meeting in November. Do we want to meet in December? Because we won't meet in January because of the first, you know, the first Thursday is January 2nd. I didn't think anybody, you know, that's sort of a, you know,
Yeah.
completing the holiday week there. So did you want to have an early December meeting to maybe, you know, think about next year, or just do our evaluation of the event and take 2 months off?
I thought we had a meeting scheduled for December.
Yeah, we do have one on the calendar. Mhm.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
might as well meet.
Okay. All right. So our next meeting will be November 7th, and then we'll meet the first Thursday of December. And then I did send out we're going to continue the same, we'll start in February next year and continue meeting on the first Thursday of the month. I just extended the same Zoom link, and Scio will put that on the calendars. So, ta-da! There'll probably be some emails coming between now and Sunday. So hopefully everything goes smoothly and we don't have an RV. There's been an RV parked next to that island, not where the tent is, but on the other side of the island every time I've been over there. So yeah, we may have an RV.
Oh, we can take a
One
tour.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing. I will copy and paste the EV Fair info in the newsletter, and I will put that on next door Saturday
Awesome.
afternoon. So I
Okay.
will do that.
And you have the little PNG for the Scio Fair too, right? Do you have the little flyer? I'll send it to you again so you have
Okay.
it. Mhm.
Okay. I'm not good at attachments and stuff, and
Oh.
certainly on next door, it's
can't
hard
do
to
that.
put those on there. So I don't know that it's
Okay.
gonna be work. So okay.
Yeah, it's a little photo that people, oh yeah, and I think I'll send it out to the task force again too. So if you have a Facebook page or Instagram
Yeah.
or any of those things, you know, it's a photograph. A PNG is like a photo. So it's really easy to put those on your pages and promote it. And hopefully it'll go on it's already been on the Scio Facebook page, but I'm going to ask them to put it on again tomorrow. Mhm. All right.
Yeah. I had a thought this
Yeah.
evening that I would Myself, I know a bunch of people who live in the township, and I think I'm gonna email the ones I know
Mhm.
tomorrow, or text them or something like that, and just remind them of the sustainability fair. And I think that'd be a
Mhm.
good idea for all of us to do if we
Mhm.
can.
Yeah, and I did send things out to all the HOAs and the co-op housing. We had a bunch of contacts from, when we started, I sent those out.
And-
We did get a thank you, Tim. We got an article in the Sun Times. We are in the events calendar, the online events calendar from the Observer. So we got some
But-
things out there.
Hopefully people aren't like me, but if they are, they need to know, they need to be reminded a day or two ahead of this
Yep.
sustainability fair that we're working on. So that's what I think. And I'm gonna call every one of these farms again, remind them to bring some information, and yeah. And that makes me think I should remind a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, yeah, I'll send out another email to the township board too. And
I think you are going to get a lot of people who are going to Meyer who are curious.
Mhm.
And I think this is going to be a really great location to have this fair for the unintended foot traffic of somebody who doesn't know anything. I think that's going to be really cool.
Much better.
that's, I'm hoping that's the reason. So I'm hoping it will be. Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Yeah, we'll have to go in and, tell all the cashiers when people ask what's that tent out there? So they know what it is.
Go check it out.
Yeah. But it put a little sign up at each of the checkouts. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna let us do that, but.
Right.
Have them hand out flyers.
Yeah, yeah.
I did-
Oh, yeah,
I
the
did-
welcome people, right?
Yeah, and a QR code for our survey. And
Okay.
us will take full advantage, right?
All right.
Did
Well,
you,
thank
Jan,
you, everyone.
did you invite the border people by chance?
You know what? I sent an email to them and I never heard back. I will check back with them. Yeah.
They're
I
part
did
of
send an
Scio.
email to them.
Mhm.
I have a really nice, the paddle guide, if you paddle the Huron River, that I'll bring, Bob, that you can put there. And I do have a bike map somewhere that shows the border to border and Ann Arbor biking stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could, and I might be able to, let me put the B2B down and I'll see if I can't get print something out on that. Yeah. Cause that bike, that is so nice from Delhi
Hudson
now
Mills
to
right.
all the way to the cider mill.
Mhm.
That's a beautiful trip.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks for everyone's work
Well,
and
one last little thing to
oh
answer
yes, Charlie.
Pam's question before the meeting started.
Mhm.
I am showing here that we probably are not going to see an aurora tonight.
Mhm.
Sometime tomorrow, it's going to be a matter of whether it's the wee hours of the morning tomorrow, or hopefully more likely tomorrow night, we have a chance of getting lit up big time.
Ooh.
So we'll see. I'm looking at severe storm levels,
Mhm.
but there's a
Cool.
lot of things that go into it. So we'll see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good to know.
But
Thank you.
tomorrow night might be the better shot.
Very
I
cool.
won't stay up tonight then.
Yeah,
Find a dark place, look north.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. And your phone, isn't it weird how your phone captures more of the color?
Yeah.
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 Phones capture aurora really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can look on my phone and see it, and I can look in the sky and not.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that in our astronomy club. If we doubt it, we let the phone tell us.
Oh, that's right. You're part of that
Yeah.
astronomy club.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Charlie, have you seen I think it's is it the Iceland? They have a live stream of the auroras in Iceland.
No, but I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a YouTube channel
Hmm.
that does it, and it came up on my feed in the last 2 weeks. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Yeah, I think what I'm showing is what they call the Aurora Oval. I believe oh yeah, Iceland's in it right now.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
as we speak, it would look like. Let me get a better shot here. Oh, they're definitely in it, yeah.
All right,
So
I'm gonna
that they
have to
should have
jump.
some activity right now, not real intense, but
Yeah.
visible.
Hey, does anybody have a list of national, climate change, climate action groups, sustainability groups? All the NGOs and nonprofits and some are government groups. Anybody ever seen a list of
A
those?
list of all of them? There are a lot of them. Yeah.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah. So we'll have Citizens Climate Lobby and Washtenaw Climate Reality tabling. So that's two of them.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of a reference list for
Mm.
people to use,
Huh.
national groups.
Hmm.
But maybe that's down the road. We develop that.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought somebody might have it.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, everyone.
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you, Jen.
Take
Good night.
care.
Bye, good night.
Good night.
Bye.